Hello, hello. It is I, Mal from Mal Productions, and it's stream time. I've got groovy music. Hal's not here. Hal's taking a nap. But I don't get to take a nap. I have to do work. So, yeah. Uh, mood. Um, last time I did a bunch of these design things, had some issues with them. I think part of my problem was that I was like putting too much pressure on myself to like do something really good. And I think what I want to do instead is draw things that are fun to draw. I don't really want to necessarily focus on making it like the best design I could possibly do, but instead just like make it fun. You know? Fun things are fun. Exactly. With that being said, I kind of don't like drawing this helmet. I think I want to do one of my older ones. I think I want to do like either this one or something that's kind of similar to this one or this one. I don't know. Just cuz I was not having a lot of fun drawing this version of the helmet. I don't know why. I just didn't like it that much. And I think I wanna focus more on like shape language and stuff. Instead of like detail. Um so yeah, I'm gonna just like try that instead. Doop. Okay. So yeah, let's just like cuz I'm pretty sure I don't remember exactly what the wording was, but it was like mysterious magic knight who is really incompetent or something like that. Um and then it was like trying to search for like this like I'm pretty sure what I wanted to do. I don't remember what the prompts were, which is a little bit sad. Maybe I'll be able to find it again. Hold on. History. Oh yeah, it's not here. Yeah, I have no idea. But then it was like then I had like another one where like they're looking for some they're like something about this I think I also there was another one that was like, oh, some kind of horrible monster. And then also it was like searching for lost lover. Oh yeah, horrible monster hiding in plain sight is what it was. So the idea I had was there's this character who, for one reason or another, ends up pretending to be a knight by stealing a knight's armor. and actually has no qualifications to be a magic knight. Because I was inspired by the cave. And maybe at some point in their life, like their lover was stolen from them. By this like horrible monster who is now like pretending to be their lover. Hence hiding in plain sight. So yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So that's the idea. So I very much want shapes to be a big thing, I think. Um, I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking like maybe holding a magic staff or something. I want to use this little square head shape. As cool as this other head shape was, where is it? This one? I didn't have a lot of fun drawing it. So I like the square head shape. I feel like it'll look cuter, it'll look more interesting. I'm hoping it'll be more fun. Hmm. I'm trying to think about how I want this pose to like have the air of confidence, but also be like really tense. I'm trying to think about how I can do that. Okay. I definitely want any part where like the limbs are showing, I want them to be as thin as humanly possible. To just like kind of juxtapose the heavy armor.
UREMEBER ed to record?
Yes, I did. Who's Ed? I I really enjoyed drawing. Can I draw this with a ponytail or that looks stupid? Hmm. I like it with the. I think I preferred it with the hood. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Hmm. thinking, right? Like the idea of something like that. How are you doing today? I'm mostly just tired, but that's how I am every day. Same, honestly. Yeah. I refuse to drink caffeine because I feel like it'll just make it worse. You know? Um, I like this design. I really do. I know it was like basically pretty close to like my first ever design, and I have that problem a lot of the time where I just design a character and I go with my first idea because it's the best idea. Like I can't. I know they say kill your darlings and stuff because they don't want you to like, you know, marry yourself to your first idea, but how can I not? How can I do that when my first idea is genuinely the best? Hmm. What symbols do I want on this man's chest? Yes. Let's see. I might want to get rid of this cape. 'Cause I think it just makes a silhouette a little bit boring. Hmm. Hmm. Where would the friggin' hood be coming from? I mean, is it like... Hmm. I don't think I want him to have a... maybe I do want him to have a cape. I don't know. Kinda looks like Doctor Doom? I don't know what that is. From Fantastic Four? I still don't know what that is. See, I feel like I'm just so much better at character designing when I'm just like going with the flow of it. Like, I don't know. Hmm. My dog wants in. Hold on. What did I just do? Okay, I'm leaving the door open for him. Just feel like it's so much better when I'm just like flowing with it. Mm. Mm. Instead of making the staff all like woody and naturey, I'm gonna try to make it more... Hmm. This looks like dental floss. Okay, I liked it before, but Hmm. Hang on a second. Hmm. Feel like I haven't exactly nailed the fact that this is not actually a knight. Hi, Ollie. What's up? Yada, yada, yada. Na, 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 na. Not much, just chilling. How you doing? I am also trying my best to chill. I am just like, I'm having a much better time with this character design than I was the other day. Cause I finally like fallen into like a groove, a rhythm, so to speak. Sick. Yeah. Oof. Mm-hmm. Hal's not here, is the only thing. I think he was in the chat a while ago, but he's not joining me today. Unless he is and I'm just stupid. Hold on. I might be stupid. Hold on. SMH my head. Let me just make sure I'm not being called on Discord without my knowledge. No, I have not been called on Discord. Yeah, so Hal's just abandoned me. Imagine not being on stream, SMH. Yeah. But like in reality, Hal's just like super busy with school, so you know. I'm calling. Oh, you are? What? Hello.
Hi.
We have a Hal. Oh, you need to change your PNG.
I'll do that.
Oh my god, it's Bo.
It is Bo. He's pretty.
Look at this beautiful man.
I'm fixing it. Hold on.
Takes a headless dude to get the gang together, SMH.
Hi.
You're still not changed.
I know. I'm fixing it. Just hold on.
Oh.
My internet's been acting up really badly. Also, I'm pretty positive I can be here most of this week.
Really?
I won't be here Saturday. So I'll be here for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's it. And then I'm gone. There we go. Is how now. Is that Moon Designs?
Yes.
Ow. Ugh. I'm all over the place, man. It's crazy. Are they gonna steal the moon?
Oh
Did
my
their love
god.
become the moon? Wait a second.
Dude. No, wait.
My
You know
girlfriend
how
turned
in
into the
Don't Starve
moon.
the moon is evil?
Kind of? I
That could be
don't.
the monster. The
The mon-
monster that is disguising as his love interest.
The monster in the moon.
Yes.
Or it could be like, like the love is like trapped in the moon. Sort of
Mhm.
like Avatar, but more like Luna
Moon's
from My
haunted.
Little Pony.
Sorry, what? My Little Pony?
It could be like the girlfriend, the love, the actually I don't know what it is. But trapped in the moon like Princess Luna from My Little Pony. Like you can see her silhouette on the moon, like the lady in the moon. Or like Avatar.
Yeah.
Girlfriend became the moon. That's rough, buddy.
Okay. His girlfriend became the moon? Hiding in. His girlfriend
Do
became
you
the
like
moon.
bananas?
I do not like bananas.
Okay, wait. This is the moon, right?
Sure.
Okay, and like the girlfriend is trapped in it. Okay. It's got like
Majora's Mask getting a weird update.
okay, and the moon itself is evil.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you
Possum,
for
for
the
the
posture
pasta check.
check
And the
and the
water.
hydrates.
We got boba, actually. I love seeing those, like, memes of, like, is your boba worth it? And they have, like, a picture of boba pearls and then a picture of, like, a hamster with the big old eyes. I don't know why that just came into my mind, but it's so funny to me. Yeah, you have a very moon-like aesthetic that you're going for.
Okay, but like so the moon is like the monster hiding in plain sight, and the moon kidnapped his girlfriend.
Right. As one does. Wicked. Yeah. I saw a similar one on Twitter with Hatsune Miku and a Baja Blast. Oh, man. Just some simple memes. They have my whole heart. I am freezing cold. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro! Oh my gosh. So you trying to come up with a story?
Kind
So
of.
okay, we have the evil moon.
The
Also,
moon is
the
evil.
girlfriend is the moon.
Evil
And
moon.
night wizard. So how'd they learn magic?
Huh?
How'd the
They
knight
didn't learn
learn
magic, okay? The moon, okay. He's disguising as a knight because he's not actually a knight because again, he's like the cave story. He just like sort of became a knight because he wanted the glory or whatever. I don't know. I'm going through like a bunch of different feelings in my head, but I feel like okay, what I've settled with now is this man is disguised as the knight that is like, you know, moon 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 royalty or something.
So, it's actually a corrupt moon leader now.
Yes.
Corrupt
Hence
evil
why
moon leader
there's
who
moon
stole his
on
girlfriend.
yeah. Hence why there's moon
So-
on the
So the knight outfit is just a disguise to get closer to the corrupt moon leader.
yes, evil moon government.
The Shadow Wizard Mooner gang. Also, well, they could have known magic. They could be just a wizard that's disguised as a knight. Right?
What do you mean?
They are very thin, by the way.
I know, because they're not a knight.
Yeah, but those arms are like sticks.
Exactly.
The knight is Bo
That's
trying
the
to
point.
seduce the moon. It's not even about the girlfriend anymore. It's just the moon. Bo would. He would. He's flirted more with not actual people and more objects than like. The moon is the girlfriend. Dun dun dun. Hey moon, we both got buckets of chicken. Okay, hold up. Let's see. I do think those arms look like
That's the
a
point.
bit too thin. No, but
I
like
want them to be too thin. I want them to. I'm trying to play
you've
around with
never
shape
drawn
language.
a character with arms that thin though. Like that's how
I
thin
know.
they
That's the point.
are. It doesn't even look like healthy.
Because I'm exaggerating it. This isn't my style. This is just something else.
What?
Entirely.
Drawing a new style?
I'm mostly just like leaning into the cartoon a lot, you know?
Okay. The arms look like it's a wizard or a random farmer that put on armor that's way too big. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
they
what
could
I'm
be
saying.
a wizard. Well, I'm saying they could be a wizard that's disguised as a knight. So they do know magic, but they don't know fighting. Because here's the question is, who were they before they became a knight? Right? Because they could become a knight to
They
sneak
could have
in
been
and
a
get their
nobody.
girlfriend.
Like it could be just
A
like
nobody? Wow.
like just like a farmer or something. They might not have even had like powers or anything. It's just they want to save their girlfriend.
Yeah, they do want to. But okay, so where's the magic come in?
Well, the magic.
What makes them a magic person and a knight?
They're not because the knight was supposed to be magic.
Oh, like naturally?
Yeah. The knight that they stole the identity of was supposed to be magic.
Okay. Eldritch Knight. Yeah.
And like I like to imagine maybe it was the moon government that put his girlfriend in the moon. Big Moon doesn't want you to know about this.
What if he's a conspiracy theorist that doesn't believe in the moon?
No, but his girlfriend is in the moon.
Big Moon are coming to get you. I
like to imagine maybe this government like worships the moon and thinks that the moon should consume all life. And
so
like
he's got to step up.
All life and all love, and so he really loved his wife, right?
Oh, a wife now. Okay.
Whatever. His wife, his girlfriend, his lover. And so that's why they were like one of the first victims of the moon conspiracy.
Okay. So it's like a story of having to stand up for what's right and save your lover. who,
Mhm.
and
But
don't trust the moon.
this guy is just a guy, okay? He's just a guy. He doesn't know anything about magic or fighting, but he's trying to pretend to know, and he's just faking it till he
Well,
makes it.
with the power of love, he learns
Mhm.
eventually. I see, I see. I think the head's a bit small. I think the metal should be a little bit bigger to fill the hood in a little bit more, just a little.
What do you mean?
Like the rectangle should be slightly wider. So it's connecting more with the hood because the hood is very big. And I like the size of the hood, but the head part looks too tiny. That's better. Right?
Mhm.
Oh, they're little star things.
Yeah, he needs to
You
breathe.
Well, yeah, but they're in the shape of stars. I now want to add Big Muna to my campaign. Wouldn't that fit really well, considering you got a sci-fi theme? I say you gotta add it. This is a sign. Spelljammers would be perfect for that. And we got moon dragons. Ooh, I love it when things just work out. Oh, hello! Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the
Dr.
raid.
Address, welcome for bleh.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome for the raid, Mad
Hello, hello.
Scientist raid. I see. I'm
Adrius,
Hal,
I think. I'm Mal.
and we are Hal Mal
How about
Productions.
productions? uh,
Welcome in. Let's see what you were doing. You're Final Fantasy. Oh, what number? I can't read Roman numerals. That's
oh, thank you for the
7.
follow, Biz Buntley. Thank you, Dradrius, for the
Do you want to
raid.
get stuff ready for a
Oh,
doodle?
Dr. Adrius. What?
Ah! Do you want to get stuff ready for doodle?
Hold on. Let me just finish.
Shout.
Mm,
Whoops, I can't.
okay, I messed this up somehow.
Shout out. But how was Final Fantasy 7? 7. Yeah, I knew that. How was that? Adrius. There we go. Wahaha.
Best game I've played?
I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games, and I'd like to. Haven't heard the Hammond show for a while. We do it every time people raid, or I try if I remember, and if I'm here.
Most
But
Final
let
Fantasy games
me
are great. Yeah, I've
let me
heard of them.
see.
I've wanted to play them, but I also know that I would probably get too sucked in. Either that or I just wouldn't have any time and I'd feel bad.
Oh, I like your design. You got glasses and
Okay,
very
I
fluffy
need
hair. Whoops. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you actually like what are you a doctor of? A doctor of like health or a doctor of like I don't know.
science.
How are you doing, Mishi? I'm good. It's nice to see you. Ah, a mad doctor. No, I'm not a Dr. IL. I'm just a mad scientist VTuber. Okay, I see. So are you evil then? Are you? I'm sending you the reference for the doodle. Not just crazy? Ah, I see. Yeah, do you happen to have a platypus rival? Like Doc Brown kind of mad scientist? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you ready to doodle?
Not quite
So,
yet.
what?
I don't have my stuff set up. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay. Well, I'll explain it. So, something we've been trying to do to say thank you for raids and also so that everyone can get to know us better and we can start to get to know you all better. We do a quick 5-minute doodle of your VTuber design or yourself if you're just a person. Or if you don't have a thing, we'll just ask you what you would like drawn. Um, so I'm just gonna take a second to get Procreate open because it's a lot faster. Funnily enough, I'm more of a cozy VTuber apparently. People come to my streams to sleep. I always like having relaxing streams. I don't know if you consider us a bit relaxing. Some people might, but I don't know. We're also, I don't know. It can get wild here.
Okay, just give me
Okay,
a second to like look at the design a little, see what I want to do. Um,
I'll start the timer when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, and go. So, as I said earlier, I'm Hal, they're Mal, we're Hal Mal Productions. Mal is the one doing the art. I'm mostly just here to talk and chat. We are siblings, and we've been streaming for a while now. I don't know. It's been 3-ish years, I think. Maybe a little longer, give or take 3 years. We mostly do art, but on Saturdays we also stream some D&D with some friends in chat. And it's lots of fun. Right now, today, and we've been working on like this monthly art challenge. Um that's asking for the 5-minute doodle. We're doing that right now. Um We're doing a monthly art challenge that we found on Tumblr, made by Pencil Cat. We're on day 6, I think, where we're making a random character design based off of a random prompt. And that's what we were working on earlier, and we'll show that a little bit more after we're done with this 5-minute doodle, which you have 4 minutes left, by the way.
Ugh.
Wah. I do like your design, though. I think glasses are not used enough in character design. Oh yeah, Mal did draw feet against their will. That was one of the prompts things. It wasn't to draw feet. It was to draw something 20 times that you aren't very good at. And it just so happened feet's not the easiest thing to draw.
Oh gosh. I feel like I'm slowly
3
running
minutes
out of
left.
time.
3 minutes left.
Yes, yes.
The grippers. No, I know. It was, but it's over. That arc is over now. It's okay. We hopefully don't have to draw feet again. I actually haven't looked at all the days. We might have to draw feet again. I hope not, though. Dude, how did you just do that? You're so good at drawing hair that whoa. I've done that before, not gonna lie. It's a nice voice. Oh, to fall asleep to on the streams. I also got sunglasses in alternate outfits in some different hairstyles and Catboy and Bunny Boy forms. I don't know what's better, Catboy or Bunny Boy. That's hard to pick between. I feel like Bunny Boys there's not as much of, so I appreciate them a little bit more. Did you get like the Cat Boy and Bunny Boys from like making like potions, mad science style that like messed with your forms? Mal
BNUUY.
did finish the feat on the other streams. We can probably show them. They all use the
Just
same model though.
need.
The model is very customizable, and yeah, it's potions, lore wise. Okay. That's so cool. I love it when people are able to like incorporate lore into their different forms. A minute 30 left, by the way.
Oh boy. my god.
You're running out of time.
I know I am. Just
Half angel, so you can sprout wings. Whoa! We're just peoples. We don't have any fancy lore, really. I think our fanciest lore is that we have a sentient piece of cardboard right here next to me. But that's just to replace me when I'm not here, and I kind of showed up a little late to stream, so. Oh, is there a slime boy potion? The possibilities are endless. Got 50 seconds. Don't forget the other eye. 30 seconds.
Oh god, you're right. Let me just finish the body. Come on.
Possibilities would be endless if my wallet was too. That's always the battle that us VTubers are facing. Whoa, my voice cracked. Either money or time. For us, it's a bit more time. Because we make our, no, we both make them together because you draw them and then I rig them. Which is why I don't have a model. Hence, time. But, 1 second left. Done. But thank you so much for the raid. Mel's cheating
That
a little bit time-wise, I think.
Go very well. Shush.
There's
5 minutes.
Yes, 5 minutes. There is a little quick doodle of you. Hopefully, I hope you would like it. We'll try and post it on our Twitter and our Discord afterwards. Sometimes we forget, we'll try. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for the raid.
Okay.
I hope. Oops.
Give me a second.
Make sure to take care of yourself after stream care. Drink water, eat food, do all you need to do.
Yeah.
Here's the night we are talking about. We were trying to come up with a little bit of a story. We kind of got a bit carried away. Do you want to show some of the other stuff we were drawing too? Because I think Mushi wants to see the feet.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just give me a second. Let me open that up. Okay. So, this was my first attempt at drawing feet, the first page. I did these two, then these two, then these two, and then these two.
There's the praying feet that look like someone's like sitting on a toilet, like.
Yes.
Oh god.
And then I do a bunch of skeleton feet and one muscly foot.
And that helped you a lot, it seems.
And then I went back to drawing fleshy feet.
And they look so much better. Look at how much you improved.
Always the catch in it.
Okay. So those are the feet. For those that were curious. But now we're working on character design. Which, okay, I want you to try and repeat the lore back to me. What's the story with this?
Okay, so the story I have landed on is, so this guy is not actually a knight, nor is he magic. He is just a poor victim of the toxic moon government, that kidnapped his wife and trapped her in the moon. And he is disguising as a knight, to try to get closer to saving his dear beloved wife.
That is the story. So why did they kidnap the wife? Is it to keep the moon glowing? Does the moon glow off of like love?
They are worshippers of the moon, and they believe that the moon should consume all life and love.
So sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
So the wife might be dead? We don't know.
She's in the moon.
She's just in the moon. No one knows what happens to the sacrifices. But this guy's about to find out.
I think, okay, the prompts I had to go off of, I don't remember the exact wording, but I'm pretty sure one of them was like mysterious magic knight who is really incompetent and searching for his lover. And
Did it say incompetent?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Hence why I couldn't make him an actual knight, right?
Okay.
And then also, the horrible monster is hiding in plain sight, I believe, was the other one.
So the moon is the monster.
The moon is the monster, or the government is the monster, or whatever.
That's always how it is nowadays. Can't trust anything, not even the moon.
You definitely can't trust the moon.
Not in this world.
Absolutely not.
You did a couple different designs.
I
like
did.
the bird mask. I kind of miss it.
I didn't like drawing the bird mask, though.
That's fair. It's
I
more
think
about
I liked it as far as, like, the aesthetic went, but I don't think it fit with the, like, thing I wanted to follow, you know?
the prompt.
Yeah.
They look too cool, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. So you need to draw the knight without the hat too, so that we can see this wimpy boy. Because he's gonna be wimpy, right?
Yeah.
Would he still have a square face?
Yes. Absolutely.
The moon. I just like the idea of the moon government. It's just random prompts can sometimes just get your brain going in ways you never would have thought. Oh, he's got a beard.
A messy beard.
An unkept beard. Not even beard. It's more like scrubble. No, scrubble. Scubble. No. What is it called? Scubble. No, that's not what it's called.
Stubble.
Stubble. Stubble. That's what it's called. Stubble. Thank you. Man, I've been having such a hard time finding words for things and like saying things. Especially recently. Oh, hello. Welcome
Hello,
in,
ticking time bomb. Hello.
Hope all is going well. Welcome in. How are you? Hope all is well. Oh, I like the like random strands of hair. That looks nice. Makes him look. Oh, you know, do you remember Eloise? How everyone made fun of her like because her hair looked like straw? His hair can look like straw. Right? Look at him. You know something that's slightly annoying with how
What's
you do character
annoying?
designs? You're really
What?
good at getting on your first try.
I know! I was talking about this earlier. Like, they say to kill your darlings, but, like, why is my first one always, like, the one that I enjoy the most? Like, I'm so much
You
better
know
at
what you
character
like. You
design
know
when I'm
what
just,
you-
like, going with a flow. Where, like, I'm just kind of,
Mhm.
like, adding details as I go. Instead of just, like... I don't know. I like it
Eris was
better.
a one and done. Eris was
Yeah.
a one and done.
And
That's
I
so
love
shocking to
her.
me.
Her character design is one of my favorites I've ever done.
Ursula was also a one and done.
Yeah,
So was Dipper.
I went through. No, Dipper was not a one and done. I went through a lot of different outfits.
He was? Well, that was different outfits. You had his face and hair. Like, you knew what you wanted.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted. It was just like, you know, a matter of making that
Getting
a
there.
reality.
Yeah.
Because I did struggle with actually drawing it, I will say.
Squirt was one and done.
Squirt was one and done.
Squirt is one of my favorite character designs of yours. Squirt's not even their name.
They
That's
don't have
just
a
what we
name.
call them. No, they're nameless. Oh, nameless isn't even here. Okay. I think every time you drew them, you just had them named as friend.
Yeah, friend or just like unnamed or something like that.
This hair kind of very vaguely looks like a mullet.
Is that a problem?
No,
I like this
it's
guy's
not.
hair. I very much I have fun
I don't
drawing
know
it.
how I feel about the big fat bang in the middle. I feel like it might need a little bit more separation. I don't know.
Mhm.
I like it, but I don't know. You see what I
It's-
mean?
Yeah, I do see what you mean. Maybe I can do like a
It's the start of an anime pompadour. Hmm. Give him emo bangs.
I don't want to give him
Listen,
emo bangs.
Mondo Butter coming in. Did you ever finish playing Danganronpa, by the way? I remember watching you play it a little bit with Sky. And I remember that because she fell asleep on stream once, and that's one of my favorite clips. My favorite Danganronpa game is actually the last one. Not the series, but I did the first two games. V3
Dude, you
is
need to
my
play
absolute.
V3.
That one's my favorite. That's because I feel like the character stories were all linked together really well in V3. Like, they all played off of each other personality-wise the best. In my opinion. Lots of people think number 2 is the best game. That
I
one's my least favorite.
wholeheartedly disagree.
Yeah, it's my least favorite game. So, I'm not exactly, like, the best person to come to opinion-wise for Danganronpa. But, you know.
I'm sorry, but objectively, V3 has the best characters.
It doesn't have a great ending. I can agree with that. But I don't think any of the Danganronpa games have good endings. That's again hot take potentially. Also, V3 has some of my favorite characters, so that's also another bias.
But I also think that, like, genuinely, like, the character storylines for V3, like, have the most, like, cohesion.
I have 3 and was going to play it. Wait, I have 3 and was going to, but I played the first 2 back to back and I was danguned out. Yeah. That makes
is
sense.
very fair, because it's a lot of, like, reading.
Well,
and-
also, to be fair, V3 came out years after Danganronpa 1 and 2. So there was an actual break in between the games that I think was necessary in order to properly enjoy it. I don't think I would have liked V3 right after like playing the 2 games. There's also Despair Girls, which technically I think comes before V3. And there's Danganronpa 3, which is different from V3. Danganronpa 3 is an anime, not a game. But yeah.
I like to
A lot of-
imagine also, sorry, with this character, also is wearing, like, normally would be wearing a farmer hat.
Oh, that hat looks perfect. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's actually so cute. Aww. Give them the hat. You can even have straw coming out of the hat to still give the idea of like the little antennas. Oh, that's perfect. A lot of reading, and because I was streaming, it was a lot of talking. Yeah. Also, I think sometimes the game requires brain power, and not because like Danganronpa 2 had some of the dumbest reasonings in the trials, in my opinion. My least favorite, really. Okay, first of all, the meat on the bone, bone on the meat,
On
the meat bone on the meat bone. What do you mean? No spoilers? It's okay, it's not spoilers. I haven't finished 2 yet. I think there were translation issues with Danganronpa 2 that
Yeah,
made
because
some.
I like to say that Hajime could
Wait.
not read.
Careful with spoilers. But yeah, they had a lot of word things that didn't translate well, in my opinion. And it made the whole thing just frustrating sometimes. It didn't feel like a. Yeah. And to be fair, I guess that was in the first game too, but not nearly as bad. Danganronpa 2 made me laugh a lot more. And I don't think it was intentional. I didn't take it too very seriously. That's part of why I didn't like it, but that's probably why a lot of people do like it, to be honest. Because it was so silly goofy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I have so many good clips because 2 is such a meme. Exactly. I I think that's actually probably why I didn't like 2. Because I think I took it too seriously. Because it's literally, it feels like a different genre compared to the first game.
Yeah.
But the first game was silly too. But it was also like, I don't know. I just like V3. V3 is my fave. Ah, what does he look like? He looks familiar. Why? You know what I'm talking about, right? What makes him so familiar?
I
Who
think I
does he
know.
look like? Who?
Beta
Wait.
Daniel.
No. That's not it.
What do you mean
Who the
that's not it?
Bruno? He does a little bit look like Bruno. He looks like something else though. I'm trying to think of what. Who? Who does he look like? I'm really trying to think. Why do I feel like it's someone from Infinity Train? Wait, is it Jamie?
Who's Jamie? No. Who's Jamie is not a person from Infinity Train. He does look a little bit like Jamie from Steven Universe though.
No. Oh. Who am I thinking of? Jesse. Jesse. No, he
Yeah.
doesn't look like Jesse at all.
No, he doesn't.
No, Jesse looks nothing like that. Wait, Monkey Island 2 Guybrush? Wait, that might be it.
Dude, I do not even know. I've I have not seen like a Monkey Island thing in like 10 years.
This is false. I do. Okay. Guybrush from Monkey Island 2 is like actually. I love ponytails.
Oh wait, is that just the main character?
Yes!
Huh. See, I don't know any of these things.
He looks like a fisherman more than a farmer. I'm not
Well,
sure
maybe
why.
he's a fisherman.
He can be a fisherman.
He looks like the fish of green.
Look at him. Curse the moon government.
Curse the moon government.
Taking his lover away.
I just
So
like
is this.
what?
This seems pretty much done. Like.
I mean,
Or are you going to add colors and stuff?
the idea is probably to finish it, right?
That's true. What were you gonna say? I totally interrupted you.
I came up with the whole lore behind this guy just based on like word association.
Oh, that's the best kind. Also, Mal was telling me that apparently I got like really close to having a like really big epiphany, according to Ace, when it comes to like something lore related with Vinny and Zinny. And
You were very close to like just straight up finding the answer to which one was evil, I think.
I swear, okay. What was the name of the Grandmaster?
I don't remember.
I swear, it's Zinny, right? It's
Butthole
not
McGee.
that. That's not his name. Is it Zinny? I swear it started with a Z, or it was a weird name. But was it Zinni? Because I also feel like if it was Zinni, we would have made fun of the Grandmaster for his name.
Yeah, I feel like it's the kind of name that you would remember, surely.
Oh, it's what Oliver called him? That does sound like what Oliver would call. So I'm kind of more convinced that like it was a more wizardy sounding name, like Zornoff or something. I don't know if that's more. I don't know.
The
Wait,
demon from Empires?
Oh, that is. Oh gosh. But if the Grandmaster's name is Zinni, isn't he just the evil one?
I mean, surely that's what it would mean.
I think it was Zinni. See, I kind of think it is too. But I feel like I should have like it started with a Z, yeah.
It
But
is? Like, I'm not
I
even
swear
sure of
to
that.
you. I swear to you I remember it starting with a Z. But I'm not entirely convinced it was Zinni, but I'm like saying that it does sound right. But like I feel like the moment that we heard, oh yeah, this is Zinni and Vinny,
We would
we
have
should have been
totally
like
made fun of his name.
I feel like we would have been like, oh, like
And we
that
would have
guy.
remembered that.
But I think it is Zinni. I think that he's the Grandmaster. And I think that makes sense for his character too, because he's running this magic, like, cult. And he does end up being evil, the Grandmaster.
The thing is,
Right?
though, you have to remember that these characters that we saw were also, like, part of, like, the main party in the campaign that we are literally playing.
No, this is what I'm going to say, though. Zinni, I'm pretty sure in the original, was a good guy, but got, like, corrupted because he had evil, like, he had power hunger, basically, is what I remember. I think we found his name in passing, and it was during a big thing. I think that might be true. Like, actually, I wonder if we found it out from Ormera, because it was supposed to be they were all friends, right? Anyways, I think Zinni's the potentially the bad one. Just because I feel like he might be the Grandmaster. I'm not certain, but like that sounds too familiar, isn't it? Like
I know what you mean, because I feel
know for
it
a
too,
fact.
but I'm, like, not sure.
Yeah, but I know for a fact there's no way in hell his name was Vinny.
Yeah.
Vinny, that doesn't sound like a name we've ever met before. But Zinni, I think we might have. So that makes me wonder, because we never really met a Vinny, but we did potentially meet Zinni as a, like, Grandmaster. Are they gonna kill each other?
And, like, he did say it was, like, when you were making a comparison to the other campaigns, that, like, you almost got the answer. So...
I think it's Zinni. I think we found his... Yeah, I think it is Zinni, though. All I know is it started with a Z, and I cannot think of another name that starts with a Z. Also, Zinni was the one with black hair, right?
Yes.
Right? He's the one that was, like, also being kind of cold and, like, seemed like the obvious evil one. But I think it's him anyways. This guy's like, no, it's too obvious.
Listen, it's reverse psychology.
Exactly. I think those legs feel a little bit off.
What do you mean?
Like, it feels like where they're connecting is, like, not in the right place. It's difficult to explain. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
No.
I wish I could point. But unfortunately, my
Like,
hands
do
are
you mean,
glued to
like,
this controller.
you want me to move, like, this one to be a little bit more, like, angled up here?
I think it's more so like you can see like the connection very little, like from the like metal part. And it looks like they're connecting with the leg that's standing still when really they should be connecting higher. Like, do you see what I mean?
No. You
The
just
leg that's
confused me
going
more.
the leg that's going straight up and down. We shouldn't see it
Yes.
connecting. We should see it going straight up still. but it looks like it like connects with the other leg in a weird way, but not fully. Go zoom in at the top of the leg that's going straight up and down.
This one.
Yeah. Do you see? You have a line that's going left and right
Where?
at the top, where it's connecting with the metal.
Yes.
It shouldn't be there. It should be going straight up.
I don't know what you're talking about. It is going straight up. Unless you mean like this.
Yes. No.
No.
I'm saying like there's a line. I think it's from the sketch of the like armor. I don't think it's actually there, but it looks like it's where you're trying to connect them like whatever. I think it's just a sketch error. I don't think it's something that you're actually doing.
I
You
can't
don't
tell what
see
you're
it.
talking about.
There's a stray mark that makes it look off. Is what I'm saying. No, you have it right. It's fine. I'm talking
I don't know what
like
you're
the
talking
middle.
about.
It's fine. I swear. Whatever. It's a stray mark. Just ignore
I
me.
can't see what you're saying.
It's because it's like not an actual thing that you were intending to do. It's a stray mark. I'm seeing something that's not actually there. Just ignore me.
So you are going crazy then.
I'm not accepting slander at this moment. Maybe try me again tomorrow. Oh my
Okay.
goodness, another raid. Welcome in,
Oh my goodness,
Joniver
Joniver.
CH and Raiders.
Hello.
How are you all doing? I'm Hal.
I'm Mal.
And we are
Hal
Mal Productions.
Productions.
Did it
Yo.
work? I took my
What's
earbuds out for
up?
that one to try and get the timing better.
It did in fact
Welcome
work.
in. Hello, Joniver. Hello, Piper. How are y'all doing? How was the stream you were playing Hunter Rise? Monster Hunter Rise. How was that? / shout out Joniver CH. No, I can't do things right.
Oh. Frick.
There you go. Whoops. I saw copyrighted you and thought you looked dope. Ah, Eerie.
Oh my goodness.
Lovely. There we go. Did that work? Perfect. Okay. You want to get, do you have stuff set up for Doodle?
Not anymore. I can set it up.
Set
again,
it back
it's fine.
up. So, in order to get to know all of you a little bit better and for you to get to know us a little bit better, we're going to do, well, I say we, Mal's going to do a 5-minute doodle of your character. I just have to pull you up. Whoops. Okay. But explain what you're doing right now. Or I'll explain it because you're trying to pull stuff up. Oh my god, you have a little, like, masquerade. Oh, I love this design. Hold on. Let me screenshot. Very fanciful design.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Hold up, 1 second.
Wait.
What?
I could be wrong, but I feel like I saw Eerie playing that game before. I'm not sure.
The monster hunting game?
Yeah.
Potentially. Okay, here we go. There's the design. And I can start the timer. Let's see.
Ooh, hold on a second. Okay, that's fun. Okay. I am not aware of
I
Eerie
think you're
playing Monster
thinking of
Hunter.
me. I think
Yeah, I
Mika's
might
played
be.
Monster
Yeah, I might be mixing them
Anyways, ready, steady, go. 5 minutes has started. Anyways,
up.
like I've said, I'm Hal, they're Mal, we're Mal Productions. We are siblings, we stream together, or try to. Mal is the one that does all the art, and I do most of the talking. So that's our dynamic here. I literally just did this whole spiel, and I already forgot what I said last time. We stream mostly art, but on Saturdays we also will stream games and also D&D, so that's fun. Our schedule should be under the stream. Also, when we're done with this doodle, we will post it on our Twitter once we remember. No, not my toes. The game that we've been playing the most currently is Splunky 2. Also, you do D&D? Yeah. Oh, I love D&D too. Thank goodness. D&D is a blast. We do it every Saturday from 7 usually to midnight. Though I think it's not this weekend. It might be this weekend. I'm not going to be showing up, but yeah. I can't remember. Ollie, you play D&D with us. I can't stop running campaigns. I'd like to run a campaign at some point, but it's so time consuming. It's like kind of stresses me out, but like I'm at this point where like I've made so many characters that it's like it's not reasonable for me to be a player anymore. I have too many characters. They got to be NPCs. You know what I mean? Right now we're playing D&D 5e, a homebrew campaign by Ace. I do not play D&D 3 days a week plus Baldur's Gate 3 every Thursday. No, you would never. But right now I'm playing a changeling bard and Mal is playing a satyr cleric. Very fun. And Ollie is one of the players. We play with Sky Knight and Witchy Jeff, and Ace the mechanic is our DM, and it's very fun. It's our third campaign. The other two have wrapped up. Well, I also do. Well, we do other campaigns too, but those are the only ones that we streamed. Actually, we didn't stream the first one. Whatever. D&D is fun. We play it a lot. It's the best. We're doing the 5-minute duel right now, which, by the way, you have 2 minutes left.
What? No,
Yeah.
I refuse. I refuse to acknowledge
What do you
that.
mean You gotta hurry it up. Sky streamed the first one, right? No, Jeff did. Jeff streamed the first one. And then the second one, I don't think anyone streamed it until after the TPK. Then we were like, oh, we'll stream it. So we streamed half of the second one. And we've streamed all of the first one so far. And I've been editing the videos, but I'm very slow with it. I'm very sorry. I should put that in the... Actually, let me do that right now. I'll send the ones we stream. I'll do the edited ones. Because those are much faster. Let's see. Playlists. Elements of War. How do I share a playlist? I don't know. Screw it, I'll just share the first episode. I don't know. I'm so happy about the world that I'm building in D&D. Ooh, you want to tell me about it? Or I'll do slash... Okay, that should be the YouTube video. We'll do it for like minutes. I have an entire world map that I'm making for my D&D game. That's commitment. Is it like... Are there any fancy like world stuff? You have 30 seconds. It's less than 30 seconds actually. You're just shushing me? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Give me a moment. Oh, I'm about to get a spiel. I love my spiels. I love hearing... Oh, 7 seconds.
Yeah. I'm almost done anyway.
That's the time. Et voila, 5-minute doodle for you. Thank you for the stream, and thank you, Raiders, for sticking around. We'll post that on Twitter after stream once we remember. We usually end up forgetting. But yeah. Do you like my character? Yeah. I love like masquerade and like fanciful like appearances. Those are so cool.
Okay,
roses and stuff. Those are like my favorite aesthetic stuff. So what are you doing currently, Mal, if you would like to explain to everyone?
So I'm doing this art challenge that is on Tumblr. Let me turn down my music, hold on. Eyes wide shut. So I'm doing this art challenge on Tumblr. There are like 30 different prompts, and you're supposed to do them in 30 days. I'm not doing them in 30 days. I'm doing them for as long as it takes.
I'm gonna be doing it all year. It's
Yeah,
gonna take
basically.
forever.
But so today's prompt was basically to create a character design based on like these, I guess,
Random prompt generators.
random character generator things. And they were pretty vague prompts. Basically,
I love that lore. Theater master who collects and builds stories. Ours is
that's
kind
fun.
of similar-ish. We're mostly just normal people, but we're like comic cartoon characters who like inserting ourselves in stories we don't belong in. That's sort of our lore, but it very loosely. And that's not permanent, but that's I think what it is right now in our description. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry for interrupting.
So I had two prompts because there were two character generators that were listed, and so I used them both. And like the first one was like a mysterious magic knight who is secretly incompetent, searching for his like reincarnated lover or something. And then the second prompt was a horrible monster hiding in plain sight. And I ended up coming up with this. I decided that the monster is the moon. Halfway
Hiding
through drawing
in plain
it.
sight.
Yeah, I love writing lore, so I'm deep in my character's lore with my stream influencing it, aka the ducks took my feet.
That
Why
sounds
you
like
only
it's
show
got
the
a
top
long
half of your
story.
body?
Oh. Do you
As
like
VTubers.
theater?
I enjoy theater.
Well, I know you do. I'm asking because I like theater. That's actually part of why I'm going to be gone on Saturday because I'm on wardrobe run crew for Antigone. But I love theater, so I'm a little bit curious. So, the moon stole
Yeah,
this
so basically I've
man's
decided the monster is the moon. There's a moon cult.
moon government is more
Moon
what you were
government
saying.
sacrificed his wife to the moon. And now he's on a quest to save her, despite not knowing how to be a knight. He's basically undercover, pretending he's like a farmer boy, a farmer man who ended up stealing a knight's armor. And he's
sneak
now
into
pretending
the
to be a
moon
knight
government.
because he's like, if I am a knight, I can find my wife. And so he's,
Long
corrupt
story.
moon government.
24-hour
not
stream
where I
hit me.
expected this to go.
24-hour stream hit me hard. We create a biblically accurate duck.
What does
Like
a
with a
biblically
ton of
accurate
wings?
duck look like?
I'm just imagining it's a duck with like a bunch of wings and eyes. You wanna what that kind of reminds me of the like biblically accurate VTuber trend that was going on. That like filter is gone, and I never got the chance to use it because I wasn't done with your model. Beak not afraid. Oh my gosh. We made a biblically accurate angel VTuber once.
We did.
It's Goltis. It's
Goltis.
Eluxium's stream pet. Goltis. We created him.
Oh my goodness. I have the sniffles and it's really bad.
It's allergies, man. I'm telling you. I have mixed feelings about spring. It's nice that it's getting warm again, but oh my god, I can't stand allergies. I can't stand just ugh. I don't like spring. I think if I were to rank the seasons, it'd be winter is last, then spring, then fall, then summer. Fall and summer I might switch, I don't know. But I like it when it's warm. There's a YouTube short for the duck. Ooh! I want to see. Let's see this. Oh, look at that. The duck's got a monocle and everything. My favorite season is May. That sweet spot between spring and summer. That's Mel's birthday.
My birth month.
Well, your birthday is in month. In May. I mean,
My
oh
birthday
my god.
is in month.
It's in a month.
It's not in a month.
It's in 2 months. Sort of. A bit longer than that. Speaking of which, what do you want for your birthday? Nothing.
Yeah.
You never give me anything to work
I'm
off of.
terrible at asking for presents. I wish for my life series merch to finally arrive.
Yeah, man, that's taken forever to show up.
It was supposed to
you're not
come at
the-
the end of February, and it's not.
They were. But from what I've heard, no one's been able to get their merch
Yeah,
yet,
I mean,
right?
a few people have been able to. It's
probably got it as soon
slowly
as it
been
came out.
getting figured out.
You got it towards like the end of the Life series, though, so it's it'll
It
probably
was
come
like-
around your birthday.
It was sometime in early December, I'm pretty sure.
So I think it's probably gonna come around your birthday, or at least I'd hope. Also, I'll be back. I'm back, and that texture brush is looking nice. What brush is that?
It's just the real G pen. It's one of the default ones.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's usually what I like find with like artists that I like really like. I'm like, man, that brushwork looks amazing. what is it? And they're like, oh, it's the default brush. Like, what do you mean? Very rarely do I find artists that like actually have like special brushes. I think there's also like this misconception with like digital art that it's like, oh, the brush is like your magic tool. Like if you know the brush the artist is using, you can make the same art that they're making, which isn't the case because you have to actually be like good at drawing. Like, you know what I mean? Same with like art programs. You can make really good art in Paint probably. I mean, have you seen like okay, there's this YouTube video that will randomly pop up, usually like around December every so often, of this person making a realistic Santa Claus in MS Paint. You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
That's insane. Like how? How people are able to make such like amazing like works of art in such a limited program is insane to me. And yet I know it's possible. Look at this.
Oh my god, I like it. I like it a lot. I think I wanna take advantage of like solid black. I don't know
Oh, you mean
why.
like yeah. People have recreated the Mona Lisa on an Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah. Like stuff like that is like crazy impressive to me. But it's kind of something that I've noticed is like sometimes it's really nice to like limit your tools and you can create something like amazing with it. It like I remember when we were first streaming, one of the like games we played was Art School, which I kind of want you to play again because it's like
It was a fun
actually
game. Maybe
yeah.
for like a subathon or something, I'll play it.
Ooh, when are we gonna do another subathon?
I don't know. Eventually.
It would have to be during the summer, I know that much. Maybe when I finally make my model. We'll see. But that game is fun. It gives you like 3 colors and a little sticky note. And they're like, good luck. And they give you an extremely vague prompt. And then you draw. And then they grade you on it, which is mean. They didn't have to do that part, but it actually is a lot of fun. What? That your line work is so good. What? So something I've noticed, this is so D&D has actually improved your art a lot. And
Yeah.
it actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. For example, how often do you have to draw armor before D&D? And how many times have you had to draw armor post D&D or even during D&D?
I mean, to be fair, I haven't had to draw armor that many times even after D&D, but I've drawn it
Yes, but
enough.
compared to before, it's different, right?
For sure.
Like Eris has well, Eris doesn't necessarily have armor actually in her
She has
design.
like
Even
shoulder
though
pads.
shoulder pads. She has bits of armor, but Evie had armor.
Yeah.
She actually had like armor kind of similar to this because she had like gloves that were too big for her. Because she
Yeah.
was wearing her grandfather's armor, basically. Hand me downs, you know? That's what you get when you're like, poor. And, What?
Nothing, just I lagged a little.
How's Boomer doing, by the way?
Not in here, I don't think.
Oh,
unless I'm
I thought
blind.
he was.
He was. I left the door open for him, so I think he just left.
Ah. When it comes, I'm not very. I think being limited. I have mixed feelings about it when it comes to like art and being limited creatively.
I like
I
it.
know the psychology behind it in like I sometimes I like it. It depends on the assignment. That one's way you should copy the moon on the left and just reflect it.
Yeah, I probably should.
But like I'm in a lot of studio classes right now. And they're both like they're very technical, I think is the best way to put it, right? And because they're very technical, you don't have a lot of like creative freedom. Flip it the other way. That's you're flipping it horizontal. There you go. I might have to warp it. It doesn't look right. You know? But I don't love having to do art technically. Like in the technical sense. I'd much rather have like more expressive art. You know what I mean? I think that's what you didn't like about like art classes here, right? Right? Or did you
Yeah.
like it? Okay.
I mean, like, I didn't hate it, you know? Like, it just. Like, I'm okay with doing technical work. Like, I think it's more like I just didn't like any of the other classes I had to take. Because I
think you have
didn't
to
have a
warp the
good
moon.
major.
Yeah, I think you have to warp the moon on the
Yeah,
other side.
yeah. I know. Give me a minute.
Though the ETBD major just got a brand new building. And they have pixel art outside their windows. They have Juminos and the little Toby Fox dog. I very much like looking at it every single time I see it.
Too bad I hate that major.
You liked web design. You just didn't like game coding.
I didn't like it enough to want to, like, stay. Or keep doing it.
I like this design.
It's just fun, you know? Like,
I think you said
I
you
feel
wanted
like
to
I
use
was.
you wanted to use like black, right? Like
Yeah.
big chunks of black. I think that would be really good.
Yeah, I want to use it on, like, the parts of him that's not armored.
Mhm. Well, I also think like the hood could have like some dramatic pitch black shading as well.
The problem with that is that I don't know how well that would work with, like, the legs and stuff. Oh,
What
for
do
the
you mean?
shading, maybe. Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah,
You're
not
right.
like not the hood, but the shading.
You right. You so right. Okay. I don't know. We'll see.
Especially because they're like a knight at night. They're a night. They're a knight in the night.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, wait, that's what the government like moon knights can be called. They even call it night
The
knights.
night knights. Oh my god.
The night knights.
That's a monster in Undertale. So it's not
That
completely
is.
original, but it is
But
cool.
come on. You gotta admit that's the perfect name for that. They're night knights. And the night knights were mages, weren't they? In Undertale?
They were. They could make people fall asleep, I think.
I think so too. They're night knights.
I feel like that should be you know Sky? I feel like Sky could have an
She's a
AU
Sky
or she's a
Knight.
Night. Because I always misspell her name as Sky Knight, as in this kind of night. It's never been that. It's always been Sky Knight, as in the nighttime. But I've always, for some reason, thought it was night, as in... I don't know.
And that sounds like a doodle request.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, night, sky, night. Mm-hmm. It's a night. Look at that. But put them on like
Right.
a dark blue background with like black shading, and I feel like we'd have a very cool color palette. Maybe with like spritzes of like warm, right? Yeah! You're good at this. You're very talented.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dude, I've been streaming only like 2 hours. It feels like it's been 3.
I don't know why you think that.
I don't know. I'm just really hot and sweaty right now.
Turn the fan on.
Someone turned my fan off.
Yeah. That's probably why.
Ugh. Okay. Oof.
I like this design.
When I finally decided I would just have fun with it, what do you know? I made something I'm proud of.
I still would have. See, I think I'm a little bit like picky when it comes to prompts.
Hmm?
You will draw whatever is like asked of you, but I'm like, whenever I get a prompt that I'm like, I'm not instantly inspired. I just like give up. Like, I don't even
See, but
try.
like, the fun thing about this one is that it helps me also just practice drawing things that I'm not super good at, like armor.
That's true. That's the entire point of the challenge. See, that's why you're the better artist than me.
You say that, but also you're very good at drawing things you're not good at.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're very willing to, like, you don't have an outside of your comfort zone. You're very much willing to just, like,
That's
do
because
things.
all of it's outside of my comfort zone.
But no.
Art is outside of my comfort zone.
No, it's not, though. Because you're, like, we were talking about this, how you're just, like, you have the same problem as me where you're good at everything on your first try. Like, you're able to use paint without even knowing how to use paint.
That's because I think I'm better at, like, I think I'm comparing myself to you when it comes to digital art. I'm not very good at digital art, in my opinion. And I think part of the reason why is because I'm really good at things that involve using your hands. Sculpture, ceramics, painting, physical forms of art, I think I'm pretty good at.
You are. And that's mostly what I'm like. You're able to, like, experiment with things and just be good at them.
Yeah. Mixed media is my favorite because whenever I don't know what I'm doing, it's okay. I just throw random stuff together and it'll look good eventually. I noticed that you're putting more details in feet since you've drawn them so many times.
Yes, I am. I think I'm not gonna put those lines there, though, because I think I don't want to make it too busy where it doesn't need to be. I might actually get rid of this line, too. Oops. Yeah, that's better, I think. What do you think?
I agree.
See, I like leaning into the simple, you know? I feel like this
It's
is
fun. I mean, you are a cartoonist. Like, cartoons
Yeah,
are
I
meant to be
know.
simple.
But I think when I started this prompt, I was like, I don't know what I was doing.
You're thinking too much in your D&D style.
I guess. But then it was like my first designs that I even made were like very similar to this, right?
Yeah, kinda. But I
I mean,
like
it
the
was like
details you put
a
on the helmet.
yeah,
These are new. You kind of had a very simple
yeah.
design before.
But then it's like I also like I was trying so hard to like make the armor look like armor and like have references and I don't work well with references. And it's just like the
Yeah.
worst thing for me to say as an artist because like, you know, referencing things is good. But I just
Around the area around the hips looks a little off. I think it needs like some three-dimensionality.
Mhm. Hmm.
Just like a circle, like an ellipse in the back. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like the pants are like not fitting at all. Yeah, like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that helps. And then maybe like a little like thing in the for the torso part as well. Yeah.
So in the sketch
You've
I
got a
had
tiny waist.
this like little fabric thing going down
Mhm.
here. I don't really know how I feel about it to be honest.
I don't think you need it if you have the cape.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But in that case, you should maybe have like a like metal thing in the back, or
Yeah,
at least
like
have
sort of
some of the
like
metal
this.
thing looked at like in the back. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I like that.
That's what I was thinking as well. Just like draw this leg. I still don't know what the stray mark you were talking about was.
Yeah, it's gone now because I saw the middle part as like a skirt flap, so
Thank you
I
for the
was
follow,
just
by the way.
Thank you, Jonover12 for the follow.
Boop, boop, boop. It's not quite right.
Ah, is this I'd Smile? I'd Smile is one of my favorites. Or is it ID Smile or I'd Smile?
I think it's ID Smile? I don't know.
It's supposed to stand for identity, I think? I don't know.
Yeah, I assume so. It's about being
Project
trans.
Project Sekai like introduces so many good songs. Phone account online. Welcome back, Jonover.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's... Okay, the shape of this is a little bit wonky in the sketch, so I'm having issues with it. Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Do you need to redraw the sketch?
No.
You're like, I got this. So one thing. Okay. I have a question.
What? What's the question?
You are very good at line art. I think it's your favorite part. I mean, I think your least favorite part from what you've told me. Right?
Yeah.
You're really good at line art though. Like you're good at like first try. Well, not first try, but like you my issue with line art, I actually don't do line art because I go back and forth too much like chicken scratch. But you like do like one swoop and it's perfect.
I mean, I think
You
it's just a
know?
matter of like getting confident with your
Practice.
strokes and stuff.
Well, and practice, because I think you've
Yeah.
gotten really good like motor skills. You know?
Yeah.
Hand-eye coordination. That sort of deal. Like when Mal and me were first like doing digital art, we would use IBIS paint, I think is what it's called, or IBS.
It
No,
is
that's irritable
itis
bowel
something.
syndrome.
IBS.
IBIS. Irritable bowel syndrome. No. It's a drawing app and we would do it on our phones. Which if you are a digital artist, I recommend not drawing on your phone. It's great when it's all you have. And it doesn't look bad, but it's the phone is such a tiny screen. It's probably not good for your eyes or your hands. Actually, it's really bad for your hands. I think that's part of what got me into like the chicken scratching habit. Um, when you
Yeah,
have a
because you
bigger
really
screen,
can't do much.
yeah, when you have a bigger screen, you're able to like overshoot your lines. But when you have a tiny screen, it's a lot harder to do that. Like the smallest movements you make will, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, for the sake of simplicity, should I nerd out about D&D? Yes, you should. I love hearing about D&D. People's sessions, people's experiences, their characters, lore.
The lore.
I love it all. The lore. I heard there's a new version of D&D coming out, I think, called D&D 1.
D&D 1.
I think. Hold on. Or 1 D&D. That's what it's called. The player handbook releases September 17th, 2024. And it's D&D 1 is all of the place as of right now. All over the place. So my world is called Koilos? Koilos, I think. The Hollow Earth. What's your guess on why it's called that? Oh. I don't know. 1D&D is bad. I haven't heard too much about it. I know there's a lot of opinions about it, but that's pretty much it. Koilos? I'm not sure. Do you know what that is? Does that mean something in Latin? That sounds like it would mean something in Latin.
Wait, where's
Mal, do you know Latin?
Koilos? Okay.
Sounds Greek? Maybe Greek. It might be Greek. I like some of the changes and additions, but they could have just taken 5e and said, all right, this is the one. Okay. Hollow Earth is the important part. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Hollow Earth, it's probably hollow. Is it like a thing where they have like a power core at the center of the Earth? Like they've carved out all of Earth for its minerals and resources? I like the add-ons to or are they called add-ons? Like Tasha's Cauldron and like Xanthard's Guide of Everything. I think those things are like, whoa. Also, Hal, you should take a look at the playtest material. It should be free online for D&D for 1D&D. Okay. Playtest material. There's Unearthed Arcana? Is that it? I can send you a link to them if you want. Yeah, that might work. So the reason it's called that is because the old Earth was buried underneath a falling star. Ooh. Oh, I might need it sent to me. I don't have a D&D Beyond account. Unless that's not it. Du-du-du-du. This one has some stuff on it. Nope. Fine, give me the cookies. I don't want them, but they never let me know. They never let me say no to the cookies. Why is that not something you're allowed to do?
I mean, you're allowed to say no. You're just not going to get the content that you're asking for.
Why?
Because they think of you as a useless customer.
Oh, there's expert, mage, warrior, and priest for classes? What? No new classes in 1D&D for now. It looks like it's an attempted reorganization of 5e classes with designated groups expert, mage, warrior, priest. Wait, is being quietly retired, though there are still some major alterations for class and subclass mechanics across the boards. What? Oh wait, there's barbarian changes. Okay. I think I see what I'm looking at. Due to a war between the gods of nature and the gods celestia, the stars were shaken. Ooh! I love world building stuff. I feel like that's something I really struggle with. Okay. Rage can now last for 10 minutes rather than 1 minute, giving a bit more leeway for exploratory applications and no longer requires you to hit or be hit to keep your rage going. You now simply have to reuse a bonus action, make an attack roll, or force a creature to make a saving throw to continue your current rage, which makes it less masochistic and more versatile for the player. We like. I don't know if I like that. Background now gives you the stat boost instead of race, and backgrounds now give you level 1 feats. Wait, so everyone is getting a feat? Really? Barbarians also get weapon mastery. Do they not already have that? Oh, wait. Ability to use secondary features of weapons in combat. Oh. Huh. Reckless attack now lasts until the start of your next turn. I thought that's already how it was. Am I wrong? At level 1. You get feats at level 1? That seems a bit... Well, I mean, humans can get a feat at level 1 technically, but right now they're the only ones. And that's like one of the main reasons to play a human. Or actually, yeah. Yeah, but everyone. Weapons now have a second attack pattern. What? Wait, bard changes. Okay. This one sees the biggest changes? Wait a second. Don't you dare mess with my bard too much. So, Bardic Inspiration, a key class feature, turned into a reaction to better ensure its use throughout combat. After player feedback, it's now once again a bonus action. Bardic Inspiration now lasts 1 hour, though, instead of 10 minutes, so there's less chance of wasting uses. College of Dance subclass, that's a little fun. With boost to ally movement and initiative rolls. Wait, what do you mean boost to ally movement and initiative rolls? That's kind of... So you can do like a wide swing. Okay. D&D is doubling down on the bard's identity as a magical magpie, with its magic secrets feature now letting you take spells from any list from level 10 upwards. Oh! Wait, what? So it's not like specific levels you get to take, it's every level past level 10? Oh! The biggest overhaul is that when making a level 1 bard in the first place, you now choose which spell list you draw from, Arcane, Divine, or Primal. It's an interesting shakeup that will make for a lot of different bards. Some that feel more like druids, some more like wizards, and others more like clerics. It looks like the shared spell lists are being axed, so it's not entirely clear on the next iteration of what bards would look like. Wait, what? I sent you a zip file with all of them. All right. Let's see. Da 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 da. Okay, character origins, clerics and species, expert classes. Okay. character origins. There's character races, character backgrounds, language, feats. Oh, so wait, yeah. Every first level feat mentioned herein appears in the feats section, both new and revised feats. Interesting. Yeah, I have an entire world anvil for my world. My favorite part of my world is the now corrupted gods of nature that by losing the sun of life slowly lost their mind as their worship dwindled and their anger grew. I want to potentially act as the god of chaos in my world. Ooh. I think gods are really interesting. It's something like when I first was playing D&D, I was like, gods are lame. And then I played a paladin once and I was like, okay, I kind of get the appeal. I think there's a lot you can do with gods because I think in D&D, gods feel more like people that have been given a bit too much power, you know? They can be very flawed individuals and I think I didn't realize that at first. They added a new race, and all the races now have sub-races / backgrounds. Weapons now have masteries, so they have an extra attack option, wide swing, and suck, making it closer to Boulder Gate 3. Let me see the extra races. Let's see. Would be clerics and species, I think. Clerics, playtest material, da da da. Ba 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 da da da. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. Or oh, people get loads of feats. Yeah, it says you gain the ability score improvement feat or another feat of your choice. I guess that's sort of the way that we've been playing it, but still. They get everyone. They seem to, I guess, to really want people to use feats then. Because I guess you can go the whole, like, you can do the whole D&D 5e experience without ever really using feats. They're counting ASI as feats. That's a bit strange, but I guess I can sort of understand it, because that's... Ardling. Is this the new one? Celestial animals roam the beast lands, a plane of untamed beauty and wild nature. Many of those otherworldly animals are beast lords. People with beast-like heads, keen senses, and an innate connection to the divine magic. So they're like werewolves? Oh, it's basically a reverse tiefling. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. They're from Celestia. Okay. So instead of Infernal, they're Angel. Yeah. Oh, and they can fly! if you want. There's climber, flyer, racer, swimmer. Or I'm guessing you have to only pick one. Or do you get all? No, you get one. Based on what animal you're based off of. Flyers can be bats, eagles, owls, or ravens. Interesting. Let's see. Dragons. They don't have gem dragons in the base. Still. Yeah, one. It's like a sub-race. Yeah. They still don't have gem dragons on like the base game stuff in this one. For some reason. They have black, blue, brass, bronze, copper, gold, green, red, silver, and white. Yeah, that's all from Fizzbins. Yeah, I know. But you'd think that they would add it in like the base game if they're making a brand new one. Do. Oh, is that the only races they have right now? Oh, Goliath. Goliaths are descendants of giants. No, because then they can't make a new Fizzbins and make more money. Ah, I see. I get it. You're supposed to make a game that is unfinished and then add extra stuff. it seems like a lot easier.
Mal, are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Do you have food to offer me? You want a burger? I do want a burger. Depends on where the burger is from, though.
Oh my god. I had a sandwich yesterday and it was the best sandwich I've ever
Burger.
had. I need you to know this.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. So, it was on French bread. Okay? Which is like
From the
a
girl
baguette.
outside, yes, yes.
It was like a baguette, okay? Had Greek
Yes.
grilled chicken as the meat, and then provolone cheese, lettuce, and basil mayo. It was delicious. I don't even like mayonnaise, but basil mayo, I apparently really like. I don't know what made it taste different, but it just tasted way different from mayonnaise. I just need you to know that. It was important to me. Oh, did you get them from the Finley Market?
Yeah.
So they're like special burgers?
Yeah, they're special burgers.
What makes them special?
They're fancy. That's what.
Fair enough. There was this one food thing that I used to eat sometimes, and it sounds super unhealthy, probably because it is. So it's a little, and I mean little, filet mignon, right? Which is like the best part of like steak, wrapped in bacon. I haven't had it in so long, and to be honest, I don't think it was all that good, but it was like the idea behind it, you know? Basically, the meatiest thing you can eat. Do you remember that? Mal? They're in their own world. I think they've left me. They're just staring at me menacingly.
Sorry, Dad was asking me which kind of burger I wanted.
What were the options?
There was spicy and bacon.
Bacon burgers? I was
Yeah.
just talking about how, like. Well, actually, I usually do get bacon on my cheeseburgers. If it's an option. Which one did you get? Bacon?
Yeah.
Good choice. Does it have bacon inside it?
Hmm?
Does it have bacon inside it or something? Or
I
is it just
think.
bacon flavored? Like.
I think it's got bacon in it.
This looks cool. It looks like they upped the cap on stats too. Really? Oh my god! That doesn't make sense for it to be more than 20 though. Did they change the way you're supposed to roll it? Because like before it was like I was looking through the barbarian at level you can get a max of 26 for stats? Oh my god. That's plus hold on. Plus 5 is 20. So 8. You can get plus 8? Does that mean you get a plus 8? Oh, that looks awesome, Mal.
I know.
They get +4 to their save rolls. Oh my god. At 20th level. Okay, that's fair. Do they go past level 20, or is 20 still the cap for like levels? $20 is still cap? Okay. So are they making the monsters a lot beefier then? Because that does seem like they're making a lot of things like simpler or easier for the players. I know that they said they were going to. I remember hearing that they were planning on changing druids a lot because druids are like really complicated or something. Those solid shadows make them look shiny. But I don't know how someone gets another ASI if you're a 24 strength with a max of 26 at level 20 because of the feature. Yeah. Does it like automatically just like boost your stats up to max or something? It's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure at level 20 barbarians do get like an additional thing where their stats can go to 22 or 20. Yeah. Like currently, but I could be wrong. Level 20, it gives you a +4 to strength and con. They do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But 26 is really. But to max of 24. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, 26 is a lot. Oh, I like that. I like this solid shading. It's juicy. It looks very, like, comic. You know?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
So I don't know how you get an extra 2 points into each when you're already at max level unless the max stats are up by 2 or they give a lot more items that change stats. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I like 5e as is. I think I could be wrong about this, but I know a lot of people like, or I think a lot of people like D&D 3, right? 3e or 4e? I don't remember which one. I think it's 3. 3.5. That one. That one. I'm not sure how different it is from 5e. But I've heard a lot of people like that one. I want to get the personal handbook when it comes out, just out of curiosity and see if I can implement anything. It's different? Yeah. I know my dad, he he thinks D&D 5e is too easy. Whenever I explain it to him, he wants it to be like no one can like if you're proficient in something that means like you get like +1 And that's as much as you get. Like, the differences between editions sometimes are crazy. I mean, I would expect them to be pretty different. Otherwise, then I think you could just add it in an extra handbook, right? Like, unless the differences are crazy, I don't see the point in adding a bunch of extra stuff.
Cool it looks. Look at this
That does look very
man.
cool. And he only looks that cool with that cool shading in the knight armor. If he's not in the knight armor, he just doesn't look like that. That's what they have been doing until now for 5e. Yeah. And I'm guessing that's because they liked 5e. And like they're like, yeah, this one is pretty good. It's solid. It's perfect. And most of the changes can be added with a new book, not a new edition. But they are doing some wild new changes for the classes. Paladin and Cleric look like they are getting buffs. Cleric getting buffs. I feel like Cleric and Paladin are both already like super strong. But maybe that's just me. It's definitely not just me. They are very strong. Could it be that they want to have more stuff to do with like the gods? Like they want the gods to seem more powerful or something? I don't know. Not really? I have no idea then. That shading looks so cool. I like the idea of having like a lot of like these dark spots in the night. You still want to color in the arms and stuff like full black or no?
No.
Changed your mind? Think it'd be too much?
Yeah, for sure.
Like clerics get a holy order at 2 that changes their gameplay, then get a subclass at 3 to add on to that, huh? Well, I will say a personal thing that I like. I don't really like playing classes that get a subclass at level 3 if I'm starting at level 1. I like the subclass stuff to be like immediate. That's kind of a me thing because I want something that differentiates, like, you know, if you had like 2, I don't know, bards in the same group, then they'd virtually be the same until you both hit level 3 and hope you pick a different subclass, you know? I like subclasses a lot because they can add a bunch of different flavor. You know? Like clerics get, oh yeah. Yeah, basically at 2 you become a magic caster, melee, or RP? What's that? Roleplay? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, roleplay. Okay. Then the subclass at 3. Oh, like, spells that help with, like, roleplay moments. So, like, the skills and stuff get a buff. Yeah. I like things that differentiate, like, lower level stuff, though. You know? Because I do like it when, like, there's differences between the characters, even if they are the same class. There's so much flavor you can do with subclasses. I will be right back, by the way.
Hate that subclasses are level 3 because once you start adventuring at level 1, it's basically implying that you're just randomly learning those skills for that subclass. Yeah, that's the problem I had with Silver, actually, because I wrote it into his backstory that he was a soul knife, not realizing that rogues only got their abilities at level 3. And I was like, well, it's important that he's a soul knife, so, like, I don't know, like, and, like, in the little, like, blurb, it even tells you, like, oh, yeah, you are likely getting these abilities from, you know, something that, like, you've been taught to do. And it's weird. Anyway. Like, story-wise, it doesn't make sense to have a cleric choose a domain mid-adventure rather than having them learn during their holy training. Exactly. Because it's like, their domain is based on their god, isn't it? Like... Usually, yeah. Like, Eris's domain, domain of war, is the domain of war because she's following the war god.
I feel the same way. I think that, like, for flavor things like that, because I think that, well, in my opinion, it's really fun to, like, tie in those, like, class reasons into your, like, backstory. It doesn't really make much sense for them not to have stuff like that. Like, especially when you're, like, a cleric, your domain is usually based off of, like, you know, your god. So, you
Yeah,
should,
it just doesn't make
like,
sense.
if you have a god that you're already, like, following, and you're getting the powers from this god, surely you get the, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes you think that Wizard of the Coast want campaigns to start at level 3, basically making their first 2 levels useless. Yeah. And to be fair, I mean, every campaign that we've started has been level 3 or up as the starting point. At that point, I feel like level 1 should just, like, just make level 3 level 1, and then change everything else. Everyone I've been a part of as well. Because it makes more sense.
I mean, Lux's campaign started at level 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it didn't make any sense because it was like, oh, wait, so Silver doesn't actually have any soul knife abilities right now, even though I wrote into his backstory that he was raised to be a soul knife. So, like, partway through the campaign, I was just like, okay, well, I don't really need any of these weapons anymore now that I have my soul knives.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because the subclass stuff is, like, so
And it's like
It
in
can
the
completely
blurb
change the
about the
way you're
subclass,
playing
it
it.
says, "Oh yeah, you were taught this from a young age, probably, or that you were like
Yeah!
born with these abilities."
That's true. Why did the subclasses say stuff like that? Like sorcerers too. Sorcerers is a big one, but I think sorcerers actually get their subclass stuff at level 1. I could be wrong. I think some classes do get their subclass stuff at level 1 and some of them don't. Let me check before I sound silly. Sorcerer. What? Maybe not. Yeah, first level. So sorcery origin you get at first level. So, yeah. They got that for sorcerers. But really, all of them should be level 1, in my opinion. Gives more flavor, gives more like differences between characters that have the same class. It's just better. It's just better. Cause yeah, it makes no sense for you to like gain your soul knife abilities through adventuring. Unless you don't have a backstory. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a backstory, then I feel like the level up stuff should like keep in mind what you're going to do with your subclass, or like I guess pick it for you. Like, oh, you have like an epiphany moment. You lost your knife, and then you like suddenly when you go to like attack because without a weapon, bam, the weapon appears for you, or something like that. Right? I can see that being cool, but like I haven't seen that happen before. But how many people don't have a backstory when they start a campaign? Like exactly, like I'm sure there's some campaigns where that could be cool, but majority of campaigns, people like kind of know at least basically what they want to do with their character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something else I've kind of noticed is like the climb from level 3 to level 5, I feel like takes the longest, right? Like I noticed that kind of
Yeah.
like in D&D, but like I noticed in Baldur's Gate as well, and I'm like, why is this?
I think it's because you can't really fight the monsters that are worth more XP without dying. But then it's like, you still have a lot of XP that you need in order to reach that level.
The growth feels like exponential. I mean, I feel like 4 and 5 are the most difficult, and the levels after that, like, yeah, they're difficult to, like, level up from, but, like, not as much as, like, the climb from 4 to 5. Maybe it's just because I feel like at 5th level, you're, like, you have stuff in combat that you can use that feels useful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're pretty weak at 3rd and 4th level. 5th level, I think you start to get some stuff in order. And every level after that, you actually get stuff that is, like, really handy, like upper level spell slots and stuff like that. At least in my opinion. So that might be what's making the growth feel like longer to me.
Ugh. Stretch.
I feel like he needs shading on his face, but I also feel like shading on his face would like take
Yeah.
away.
No, he doesn't need shading on his face.
I feel like shading on his cape would also take away.
Well, yeah, but I do want him to have a little bit of shading on his cape somehow. Don't know how though.
Maybe like the curves of the cape, like the front part of it's like dark, but then the inside's like light
Mhm.
or something. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like dual colored capes.
I mean, I'm thinking like maybe like this and like this.
I guess that could kind of work.
Something like that. Should hopefully be fine.
I don't know. I just like playing D&D. And since we always start at level 3, I've never really had a major issue with like the subclass thing. It's just something that I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Hi, Green. How are you doing? Hope all is well. I'm like out of water, which sucks.
Queen!
We're just chatting a little bit about D&D. Specifically about one D&D. Not feeling great today, but I'm doing okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Ugh. I feel like it's been a bit rough, but it happens. Yeah, complaining about D&D. Had to miss a day of work, and it always puts me so far behind. Ugh. Yeah, I hate missing like classes and stuff like that for those reasons. Because it can feel impossible to catch up. But it's not impossible. It's definitely possible. It's just difficult. And usually, like, if you had to miss, like, if you were, like, sick or something like that, then it, like, you'd, you know, still a little sicky, but you gotta get over it to get the work done, and it's never fun. I'm doing okay-ish. Look at those shoes. I love this design.
Yeah, I'm having fun
It's
with
just
it.
really cool looking.
It's always the best when I'm having fun with it.
You just realized something? What did you realize? Ooh. We might not like one D&D, but all the websites and stuff are going to update with the newest things, so we will probably be forced to start using it at some point. Wait, really? That doesn't sound right. Really? They all just update to the newest thing? They're not like, oh, here's the rules for 3E, and here are the rules for 5E, and here are the rules for 1, and here are the rules for... Really? Oh. Do you think everything will just update all at once on, like, September? Or when they say the player handbook is coming out? Though, no, I did hear that they're gonna, like, stagger the way the books come out, which doesn't sound right to me. Right? Wikidot might stay since it's specifically 5e, yeah. But I could see things like Roll20 updating in a way. Well, no, Roll20 can be used for any, like, it doesn't have to be. It could be like any TRPG, but still. But like D&D Beyond, which is what I use for my campaign, will probably that probably would be because Wizards of the Coast use D&D Beyond, right? That's their thing, right? Yeah. Wizards of the Coast, I've heard interesting things about them. They are not the best company. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot of good companies out there. Like, in general. But I can't say they don't make the stuff easy for when I want to make encounters slash characters. What, D&D Beyond? I've never used it, so I actually don't know. But I know a lot of people that do use it do, you know. I mean, it's meant for D&D, so... I have an account with all their books on there. See, I bought physical copies of the books because, if you lose your D&D Beyond account, don't you lose all the books? Like... I also like having physical copies of the books. We have a little D&D shelf. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, actually. It's pretty cool. Like, if you don't have the account, sure, yeah. We're gonna have to put a picture of our D&D shelf in the Discord, because it's a really cool shelf. We've got our metal dice on there, which are pretty awesome looking. I might make my own metal dice soon. I don't know, because it's really difficult, and it would be a really difficult project for me to do. But I do kind of want to do it, and I do know how to do it. It's just, it's a difficult shape. Maybe I'll make a D4. I'd rather not spend 30 minutes looking for a single monster item. I like the physical books too, but once I got like 12 books each with different races, monsters, items, I can't physically go and find each one. Yeah, that's true. Control F is a really nice friend. Yeah, just clicking on the specs, what I'm looking for. Yeah, that is, I will admit, convenient. The like pitch black shading makes it look more magical weirdly. I can't explain it. I don't know why it does. It just does. Beyond is definitely more of a DM tool than a PC tool in my opinion. That makes a lot of sense though. When I eventually do campaign, I think I am going to use Foundry.
Okay. I think I'm gonna color this at a later date.
That makes sense.
But yeah,
I
look
wouldn't
at
do like
that.
I wouldn't do a full background. I would do like a little backsplash of like a galaxy looking thing, you know?
Yeah. How cool.
Very cool looking so far. So you gonna do it on Wednesday?
Yes.
I should be here on Wednesday, I think. If they gave me all the right information, but they're very vague about what they want me to do, but whatever. It happens. I wish
Okay.
people were more like straight up. Let's see. Ooh, how about we raid? Let me make sure this person is okay. They are 10 minutes in, so they're not about to end stream. Okay. Okay.
Show me them.
JD Zombie. ZOMBI. No E.
Uh,
They're doing pixel art. Just they're gonna be like, oops, I pressed stream instead of record. Knowing my luck. Knowing my luck. Every single time I'm like, oh, this person looks cool to raid. They end stream. I can't. I don't know what I do that to deserve this. I just want to show you love. I just want to watch your stream. Don't do this to me, like.
let me just play
Do you
the
see them?
ad. Yes, I see them.
Like what ad?
Well, I went through the
Oh,
ad,
because
so
you're
that
trying to go into their stream.
yes. Looks like they're using a PNG Plus thing, so that's fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
pixel
ready?
art.
Okay.
Wait, we
Yeah.
gonna do a raid message?
Oh, what
What's our
if
raid
I?
message? Is it double trouble?
Yeah, double trouble. Just go.
I can't spell. No, just do. Yes, thank you everyone for hanging out with us. There's my raid message since I'm not a subscriber.
Double trouble.
Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. We'll see you all on Wednesday for some more art. And you're all the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go send some love.